Yeah, we're in an interesting time in our industry. There's really three big things that we're watching right now that's creating a particularly important time to consider peak teams. Number one is the size of the projects are growing. We're seeing as a percentage of the total work out there, more and more projects are going this mega project size project, and with that is all kinds of complexity. Not only in terms of how do you manage all of the resources of these big projects, but how do you do that in increasingly confined spaces. Secondly, you're seeing the expectation of the owner is greater transparency and greater collaboration. And so the need to operate more effectively as a team is growing. We're seeing project delivery models like IPD becoming increasingly important. And the key to making or breaking an IPD project work is how effective the team comes together. And then thirdly is we're simply dealing with talent resource challenges. So we're being asked to deal with these complex, large projects in a highly collaborative nature with limited resources. And so as a consequence, you look at all of that and you say, how do we take what we have in these situations or circumstances that have been put in front of us, and how do we optimize that quickly? And really at the end of the day, it's about how do we bring about a team dynamic that can meet the challenges of the resources we have, the challenges of the complexity that we're dealing with, and the need to be more collaborative.
Yeah, we define a peak team as a team that consistently gets high results, high performance results. It also has a characteristic of individuals within that team growing and developing. So when they come off of that team, they're better, more prepared to lead their own peak teams somewhere else within the organization. And then the last measure is that it can perform over a long period of time. We know a lot of our projects for our clients take multi-year, and so we want to have a team that's performing at a high level consistently over that duration. One of the biggest challenges with engaging millennials in our industry is that a lot of what they start out at is more of the individual contributor role. And as we see them rise through the ranks, they're really looking to be a part of a team. And having a peak team and being able to identify what teams they're on really engages the millennials to a point where they might even be more engaged than the hardest working construction people we know. And so you're getting that discretionary effort because now they feel like they're part of something bigger, and it becomes a retention tool, it's an attraction tool. Organizations that have really high performing teams are really talent magnets for the millennials, and we get to leverage their strengths, working collectively, collaboratively across large projects. It's really what their sweet spot is.
So at the end of the day, this is a practical industry, and we look at things like team dynamics as, how is that going to deliver greater results? And we step back and we fundamentally say this: a high-performing team has the ability to come together quicker, move from decision to execution faster, and as a consequence, deliver results on a more timely basis in a world that's growing increasingly complex.